Hello dear viewers, this is our special edition from Obian Horn of Africa. Today we'll be talking about the tourism activities in Oromia Regional State, and to do so I do have a guest with me. My guest is Nega Wedajo, Deputy Commissioner of the Oromia Tourism Commission, and we'll be holding a discussion on what the works being done look like. Do stay with us. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me.
To begin my question, let's start with the goal and the mandate given to the Oromia Tourism Commission. Would you please give a short brief of the Oromia Tourism Commission?
Oromia Tourism Commission was established in 2020, the month of July, with a special decision of Cabinet of the Oromia Regional Government. Upon the establishment of the Commission was mandated to develop destinations, promote the destinations, and increase the number of tourists, and also tourist revenue and the like, and conduct researches and mobilize resources, etc. But after 1 year, again, when after the election happened in 2021, the mandate was revised, and we were given entire tourism activities to operate all over Oromia, while also collaborating with Oromia Culture and Tourism Bureau, which is also our cabinet representative, but with a limited focus of like policy and community participation issues. But the rest entirely was developing destinations, managing destinations, creating awareness, the accreditation and standardization of hospitality and tourism institutions, training, capacity building, promotion and marketing, name it, whichever kind of tourism activities were given to us, and also including investment promotion, attracting tourism investors and increasing tourism revenue and related activities were given to us. So the Commission was up under this mandate. We've been undertaking a lot of activities with a vision to position Oromia on the global tourist map. And also we were very much interested in creating more jobs, stimulating more jobs in the region because of tourism, because tourism is a job-rich sector. And the tourism branding of the region is one of the things that we are proud of, because Visit Oromia is one of the popular brands with the name Oromia tagged in it. So wherever you go, like Visit Oromia is now just a trending social media element that you can find. The taglines, the tags, hashtags, and the mentions, and etc. You can say the branding is the entire journey, starting from the very beginning of the Commission till today, and which would continue honestly, makes it something that is very concrete. And the digitalization is the biggest thing that we can say, because when we started, we don't have a single photo or video to promote the region, just in the eyes of tourist promoting company, tourism promotion company. Organization, we're not company actually. So we are now able to manage to have like 1 million plus video and photo files, which is increasing every time. So whenever you go Google about Oromia, you can find plenty of it. Our appearance, our presence is not limited on social media only, but we are also on Google Arts and Culture. So that's a big platform. It's an online museum, you can say. So through our partnership with Google company, we managed again to conquer that platform, and we have it. So we have close to 2,000 photos and videos, including Oromo music from every cultural zones, like Raya, Kamise included. What else? The coffee tour. Product development is amazing. We did coffee tours, like a coffee tour. Coffee as a product, a tourism product. We did it to different directions of Oromia, so to create that route. And we had a number of farm trips. We engaged influential people and social media influencers, artists, and renowned people We used media, we exploited media potentials very well. Our media appearance is amazing, hundreds of media appearances, close to 1,000. We also have, our digital presence is very strong. We also did organize events like Oromia Tourism Week event. It's, one of the biggest events in the tourism events in the country, actually, you can say. That's our flagship event, honestly. We have been doing it since our start. So the 5th edition happened just recently, last October, beginning of October. That has the Miss Tourism Oromia beauty pageant, which a young lady who represent the regional brand for 1 year. We have tourism award exhibition. We managed even to engage African countries. This year alone, we brought 8 African countries, and China plus Ethiopia, it's like 10 countries. Tour operators, tour companies are in. All this amalgamated has, geared us towards the desired, goal, which is putting Oromia on global tourist map, and which really would make Oromia one of the preferred destinations in Africa. With this, a lot of destinations which have not gotten attention become for tourists. Domestic tourism is amazing now. This time, meetings, conferences, exhibitions, weekend vacations, excursions happen in Oromia, all over Oromia. So that has opened ways. So the government has been expanding a lot of infrastructure development, like building airport networks. So recently we got Nega, Dambidolo, and Borana, Yabelo. So Negele is coming, Matu is coming. So with the addition of this airports and an increment of the flight schedules, like in Bali, like more than 12 times flight a week, means, which is big. Jima can take 3 flights a day. And all this together would create something different. So the number of tourists is amazingly increasing. Our records show we have 3 million, like not more than 3 million domestic tourists now, like close to 24 million. The revenue that's generated also is, depending on the number of tourists, it also decreases. So it wasn't like it was a billions, like not even 5 billion. It didn't hit that. But now we are like 44 billion the revenue that is generated from tourism. So tourism has gotten its fair share from the economy. Of course it had, but literally it has gotten the momentum because of the policy, and also the commitment from higher leadership, starting from the Prime Minister, His Excellency Dr. Abiy. The destinations developed all over. The attention given, the infrastructure developments, and the focus, all these things have contributed to this. But we were not sitting. We are working very, very hard. And every day, if you go browse in the internet and see our social media pages and our websites, what you see is that we're busy promoting Oromia. We're giving information for tourists. So,
how is your accomplishment described since the establishment of the commission, and also maybe in the last 3 months or in the first quarter of the 2018 Ethiopian fiscal year?
First, the government attention began with the thinking. So the outlook, the thinking about tourism is way different from other regimes. So tourism has been like even just less than an auxiliary, I can say. There is attention, but not that much attention has been given to tourism, which was very clear for anyone. So with the reform, the government picked out tourism as one of the key economic pillars, because the government understood, Prime Minister Abiy understood very well about the potential of tourism, given that countries which do not have, vast or diverse tourism resources, but which are making a lot of, a lot from the sector, you can learn a lot. Like we have coffee, we support at the region we support more than 70% of the national coffee production and export. As a country, we are among the top coffee producing countries, but not that we are also a country where coffee was discovered. So you can take this. We are land of origins. We have Lucy. We have a lot of grains. You can just mention were discovered from here. Historically, we are very visible in Africa. We got 18 heritage inscribed in the UNESCO World Heritage List. As a country having this, we are leading Africa. We are the leading country with the number of heritage inscribed in UNESCO World Heritage List by far. Not only number one, we are leading by far. We have Ethiopian Airlines. Come on, Ethiopian Airlines transports about 25 million passengers. Out of this, 14 million of them will touch base Ethiopians and go to their destinations. But out of these, 11 million of them are potentially to be exploited. They stay for 80 hours and more. So with these all potentials of the government, there is no wonder that the government decided to make tourism one of the pillars. So with this, it has yielded also something which is very visible. See the Gebeta project is how they are performing. Taking the Unity Park, how much it earned within 2 years of time, and it has contributed to yet another new destination which was developed by His Excellency Dr. Abiy Ahmed. The Palace Park was financed from the revenue that was generated from the new park, which was developed by the Prime Minister himself. You can imagine how potentially big it is if attention is given. So with this all attention, with this all focus, it didn't remain there. So the policy environment has been improved, the structural reform has been done. So Ministry of Tourism has come ministry for the first time in history. And with this all, we are very lucky enough to flow within this rhythm. So the rhythm is amazing. So we have to flow with this rhythm. So for your question, of course, the ecosystem is very good. We totally understand how it is going, but the speed we are going with should increase even more than this. We feel like we are speeding up, but that's not enough. And developing tourism or promoting tourism is not only the role of tourism institutions, it is the role of everyone, every citizen, every media, because it is the economy that is going to determine the future of Ethiopia.
Tourism promotion is the very core activity in the tourism sector, and to boost the promotion work in Oromia or as an institution, what strategies are being deployed by your commission?
Yeah, performance-wise, which I was mentioning earlier. When we started Oromia Tourism Commission, the region's tourist flow wasn't more than 3 million. That was a COVID time, of course. But if COVID didn't happen by the time, how much would it be like? Would it be 5-fold or so? So see how it came. Last year it was 24 million plus. And this year report is going to happen in June. So we'll compare it when the time comes. So with this 3 million domestic tourists, we made not more than $5 billion, billion birr. And last year, the tourism revenue that we witnessed is 44 billion birr. So one can ask, why this much amount of money? Why this amount of money from tourism? Of course, why not? You can take Adama, for example. How many hotels are there in? And how many people come for a meeting? How much is the spending per person? But we are very conservative in just setting that model. We give 1,200 birr per person. So 1,200 birr per person times the number of tourists wouldn't be such big investment and big expenditure. But given the price of hotel services, the price of food and others commodities, services and products that are being offered by hospitality institutions, you can even just go beyond this. We wish we had tourism satellite account developed already, but we just managed to have as a national tourism satellite account recently. So it's working on progress, because the machine learning doesn't happen very soon, but in few years' times we'll be able to find out, trace how much tourist expenditure has happened per every tourist traveling from one place to another. But now with the model that is already set professionally, so international tourists coming to Ethiopia would spend like $250 per person, and you can calculate the number of tourists with this money, and you can reach out to the total revenue that's earned from the sector. So I'm saying the revenue that comes from this sector wouldn't stop there, because tourism has a multiplier effect, so it stimulates other sectors as well. So if you go to a hotel, you don't only stay in a hotel, you are going to use different services, like the food comes from farm, so it is supporting agriculture, and the other inputs that are being used by the hotels comes from the industry, so the industry sector is being supported. And logistics also transportation and logistics is also involved. Plus you can add more other sectors like telecom is in, energy is in it. All other sectors are stimulated through tourism. If tourism stops, other sectors would slip. So you don't only just take tourism just to bring a revenue only, but also it's a reason, it's a catalyst to stimulate other sectors. Plus the number of jobs it creates by itself, and also the number of indirect and induced jobs that comes through tourism.
Maybe what are the main challenges you have been encountering that could probably hinder your tasks, if any?
Well, the challenges, so we are not different from any other country. I mean, a challenge which is faced by other countries can be also faced by us. So for us, the awareness about tourism should increase, especially when I say awareness, especially the service quality issue is very important, because tourists traveling from one place to another, they have experiences of being treated very, very well in other places. Maybe they can come up with expected standards, and why not meet the standards they expect from us? So we have to be competitive in our service and products we deliver, and plus also having a trained human manpower and skilled manpower in the area is also another big challenge. If we have skilled manpower, enough of them, the institutions are really looking for more employees, which they still struggle. So there is huge benefit to the sector, because a hotel worker, in whatever position they are in, the service charge they earn wouldn't equate with the amount of salary a regular employee government office earns. So that means, I'm telling you, the sector would pays a lot if you do it. If you do it properly, it's really a paying sector.
The tourism sector participates many stakeholders, and to be successful on tourism activities, it needs cooperation, collaboration among various stakeholders. In doing so, what are you doing as a commission?
Well, we really are very good at this, because one of our values is partnership. So we partner with different stakeholders, be it government, non-government, private, individuals even, the media. We engage as much as we can. Still we are open to that. The secret of our success is also that. We don't push any idea coming from outside. We are very open, and any new ideas are welcome. As much as we are able to accommodate, we can do that. For this, we are working with Ethiopian Wildlife Conservation Authority, Oromia Forest and Wildlife Conservation Enterprise, Oromia Culture and Tourism Bureau, all media, social media influencers, hotels, tour guides and tour operators and their associations, even tour drivers themselves. They are our stakeholders because they are the ones who take our tourists to their destinations. Airlines, we closely work with Ethiopian Airlines, and also we are grateful for the service they give. Destinations, parkers, even international media, whenever they want, they need our support, and whenever we need us, we need them, we work together. So what we value is, there is a value that we see, and everyone has something to give. So we value that one. That's how we understand our partners and potential partners as well. We continue even to knock doors and remind what to do and what we can offer, because we see a lot of potential in the country. You can have like big goals, big dreams, but you cannot accomplish that alone. There is someone, obviously, who is mandated, even not mandated, it doesn't matter, but who has the capability or who has a role to play within that goal. So we engage them meaningfully.
With the works you have done so far, you have succeeded a lot. We can mention some of potentially you have attracted a large number of domestic and international tourists, maybe to further make this sector a potential revenue or economic sector, as it was given the attention by the government as one of the 5 economic pillars. What are the goals you have set maybe to succeed in the upcoming short and long terms? For example, you may say by this year we want to attract this much tourists, both from domestic and international.
For us, we don't want to limit ourselves. Okay, this much is enough. It's not a good plan. But it's good to prepare ourselves for the biggest, challenge. We see challenges as opportunities, because they come up with, stimulating us for new ideas, initiating us for new ideas and new initiatives. So unless there are challenges, there won't be creativity. So we want to be more creative and also try to bring new things. So we want to focus on, skill development. We want to focus on product development, tourism investment, and also increasing the number of partakers or actors who should be engaged in tourism, because we want to have more guides, we want to have more tour operators, we want to have more hotels and resorts, because the economy is going to hinge on these institutions, not our office. We are here to regulate policy, to support the sector, and to guide, to strategize, and etc. But the real job is on the field. So still we want to work on this area. The government has taken big initiatives like the designation of 18 new ecotourism sites and 24 new parks. Previously, Oromia had only three parks. It was Latiwalal, RC, and the Borana National Parks. But now 24 more parks have come now. So we have 27 parks managed under the jurisdiction of Oromia. That would add yet other parks nationally, like Bale Mountains, Awash National Park are additions, and also sanctuaries, Senkeli, Swine Korke, and Babile Elephant Sanctuary, added. So the number of protected areas we have like close to 35 plus. There are also hunting areas and many places. All these protected areas were protected by the huge and the strong commitment of our President, His Excellency Shimalis Habita. And with this fertile policy ground, what kind of initiatives should we take as commissions is to bring more investment, to create more tour guides, and train more professionals. Well, actually, that mandate wouldn't be ours, but it is with the Oromia Labor and Skills Bureau. But they are also our stakeholders, so we should work with them to make sure that they are training enough number of professionals, because this sector is looking for more employees, more workers, and it really is looking for.
Nega Wedajo, Deputy Commissioner of the Oromia Tourism Commission, I'm very much grateful for your time and for your swift responses. Thank you very much.
You're most welcome. I appreciate it.
Dear viewers, the special edition focused on the activities of the Oromia Tourism Commission is what you have observed. Stay tuned with the remaining session of OBN Horn of Africa. Bye-bye.